be with you.
Can I ask? Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer.
Thank you.
Take care.
There. Whoa.
What do you think this is? An inn? Get the hell out of here.
God save. Take care.
You can't be serious. Sleeping in other people's beds? Get out or you'll be sorry.
Creeping around like a footman.
What's going on there?
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! No one is allowed to creep around here. This definitely...
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... Oh.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to...
What of it?
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one...
I'm also looking for a cook.
Well, there's Agnes.
Well, what's the problem?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages.
So, do you know
Everyone's in need of coin.
who should I talk to?
I'll talk to them myself and send them...
But having a job...
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a...
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job? Even if it is...
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for
Thanks.
Take care now.
How does life...
It'd be fine if we did...
How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad...
I've been what?
Ah, it's a shame. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry...
I don't know.
No, that's not what I meant. It's that a few of the burgers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the wood. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. But I was thinking, you're...
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon. So
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it.
all right.
Thank you. May the Lord watch over you.
You think you could just walk off with my prize? Thinking. Come here. Fuck this. Lost your wind? fucking hell! You know how this one ends. Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Jesus. Not as shallow as it looks.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
Miller Peshek from...
A ring.
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must...
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head.
Is there any work here for Cap?
I don't need any
What am I to do?
buying and selling stolen. Not that I'd buy them from you.
So if someone loses something and I happen to find it...
That's the...
Do you need help with any...
Just in time. There is a certain matter. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to...
Isn't that quite a... Agree?
I'd almost... Take care now.
Is there any word... I'm in...
Isn't that quite...
That... Agreed. Take care.
I'd like... Well,
God be with you.
beszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket.
So, it was you, you son of a bitch.
What's the matter? Come on! I'll slaughter you!
Even as that. Call that.
Not enough.
Who is he? What are you doing, you murderer?
What the hell are you talking about?
Horse shit. You're a...
The humans ambushed me and cut me up just a while ago. And now you're out.
Well, it's all right.
And what were you...
What do you mean by that?
It would be easier if you just confessed. I think I should go... I could drive you off to Rath...
What the hell do you mean by that?
Jesus Christ.
Are there any
Wow. Of course, it's your own skelet's fault need the most help. I'm sure she... There's one troublemaker around. The village, that's all I...
Yeah.
God be with you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the...
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows...
Well, then it's lucky for you.
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an...
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always...
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Don't move a finger!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest. I'm gonna enjoy this. Herrgott! Best you can do.
Knees, have you?
Well, Andy.
Take that.
Shit!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
You'll get what for?
Good day.
I hear you.
Take care now.
Grumpy.
Are there any?
Nothing I've heard.
Good up.
I'll be with.
My friend.
Well, I've been there several times.
And who exactly are you talking about?
Monastery overseer.
So what did the overseer have?
Nothing. Apparently.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
As you wish.
That's all I need.
Ah. But when you care to buy something before...
Why not?
Very well.
Let's talk.
What? That's it. Finally, Bloody Quicksilver. Yeah.
Farewell.
I can't stay here.
For the love of God, what have you been doing?
What's happening here? Oh my god.
Yes.
Actually,
Well, now you know. Me and Nick are just the two of us. Certainly. We could... And it's been...
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people?
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now? And what would you do if...
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep. But I wouldn't say they...
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe.
Maybe if I brought some meat.
That...
Anything else you need?
Look...
Well, it is a little...
crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the... I tried that. Out loud. They just...
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here. Alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me. But other people act like I don't. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you.
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right.
Look, last week, Bohus, we desperately need...
I'll do whatever's in my... Tell me more. All right.
God bless.
I can't stay here. Sleep again.
These wounds have been well taken care of. What do you do?
What I can.
Thank you.
God be with you.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. Everything here is fine? He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
I can't stay here.
He just needs to sleep.
Christ above!
What are you making such a fuss?
A fuss? Because of my leg hurts like fuck. And with everyone...
Maybe I can make you something.
Oh, I forgot.
May the Lord watch over you.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please...
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian can set on us.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Huh?
You look all right?
Mostly, but my...
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies.
And do they rebandage it for...
Occasionally.
Well, that's no use. I've got bandage.
Wonderful.
I can do it myself.
I
just won't get any sleep.
A long time ago.
Well, God be...
How you feel?
Good.
It will.
Thank you very...
Don't mention.
God be with you.
You're the one who's in charge.
Yes,
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
but I shouldn't talk like that.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks. How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well, others are dying here. It's a good thing we have you.
So you don't normally...
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who...
If only it had been a battle.
You were there? God be
How can I help?
Have you talked to your...
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian?
I tried him, but it seems he...
I can't believe your conscience...
I know. I'm ashamed.
Even so...
You're not the only...
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert.
Well, one of the workers who was injured during... He mentioned some...
Herbs.
Oh, purple...
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the...
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Quiet!
Thank you.
Road health to you.
Do you have any quicks?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have it.
That sounds almost as if you don't.
It's not that I don't.
Can't you? In the Sasau Monastery? That seems...
It's not.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Some night it was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we ordered.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery.
And you had been stealing? Only before then?
You know...
So they knew about you?
Yes, they...
Very well.
Take care now.
My respects.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish.
And why is Sir Divish in...
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in...
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investment.
Thank you. I heard that you were late with your pay...
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes. It rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of...
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to...
Who's in charge of
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery. But those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the...
They take care of store?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives... Good luck to you.